Hey everyone. Okay, so this is DID Unscripted. I'm going to try to hit the major points of what DID does to me and how I live with it in this little 5-minute thing. To view the full uninterrupted version, feel free to click on the link in my bio or go over to my website, arielanatole.com. And let's get started. Okay, so DID, wow. First off, it's one I don't really like to talk about, and I guess that's why I edit too much when I script it, and then when I try to unscript it, it's hard for me to say anything important. Okay, so here's the thing with DID. It's really hard for me to talk about it. It always has been. It's that like part of my mental illness I keep trapped in a closet. One, because a lot of people, when they hear it, who know anything about it, they immediately go to multiple personality disorder, and that is part of the spectrum, but that is not what how I experience it. For me, it's a rewriting of the day. So everyone's heard that story that you tell one person what happened, and by the time it goes around the circle, it's a completely different story. Well, my brain just jumps that process and just starts right there. It's not fun to experience because to the outside world, I may look very sane, but worse, I can't see that I'm insane, and I don't like being blind. Yeah. So the other component of this for me is the shame, because I may not grasp what's happening in that moment, but I am a quite self-aware person, and I do see the light before I'm willing to admit it every single time, like every single time. And that is something I'm definitely trying to remedy. It is something I work on in therapy. It's one of the reasons why I go to therapy. And shame is a powerful tool. I've often wondered, so there's another term people use for me. It's called compulsive liar. And it is such a nasty term. And I do not support it, and I do no longer use that term to define who I am. Because it is not necessarily a lie, and that's just my truth. It is my perspective, my truth at that moment in time. And I know that can be hard to accept. I know that people will judge. Yeah, and that's okay. Because what I have found, so yeah, I guess for me, it's about trying to be more comfortable in my own skin and no longer being ashamed of who and what this brain is. Because I actually think I'm a beautiful person. I think I'm surrounded by beautiful people. And I do not believe our mental illness. I hate that term. To me, it's mental health. I am mentally healthy because I understand myself and I accept myself. Okay. Thank you so much for viewing this. Continue to be awesome. It's always hard for me to start when it comes to talking about DID because I have a lot of shame attached to it. You know, I also there's a lot of misconceptions out there. I say DID, and some people immediately go to multiple personality disorder, and it's the same diagnosis. I understand that, but just we're all on different spectrums. That's mental illness. There's a spectrum, right? Not all bipolar is as crazy as me. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so I think that's a good way to, yeah.